Happy International Women's Day and Registered Dietitian Day. The only way to celebrate is with this person right here, Grace Derocha. She's a registered dietitian, a woman, certified diabetes instructor and educator, and the national spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Man, that's a lot to get out every time.
It's a lot of words.
It is. But you are celebrating in a way to make us all feel better, make us all healthier, all of us women, because we're just not getting it, right?
Yeah. So being Registered Dietitian Day and International Women's Day, I thought it'd be interesting to talk about some of the nutrients that women are lacking on a daily basis and ways that we can get more of them.
Okay, because there are several.
Yes.
Yeah, all right, so let's go down the list.
First, iodine.
Okay.
So iodine is something that we need for our thyroid. If you don't get enough, you could get hypothyroidism. So getting enough is important. The goal is at least 600 IUs a day.
Okay.
And food-wise, you can get that from eggs, from yogurt, from bread that's enriched. So, and all bread is now.
All bread has iodine in it.
Yeah.
So will that, like one egg, will that satisfy you for the day?
It's close.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's pretty close. Maybe 2.
Maybe 2. All right, good to know. All right, let's go to number 2.
Yeah, so vitamin D. So this is common, right?
Yeah, I said we live in Michigan.
Yeah.
We just don't get enough. None of us really, probably.
Right. So fun fact, 10% of Americans don't get enough vitamin D, but 40% of Michiganders don't get enough vitamin D.
Man, so let's get that vitamin D.
Yeah.
How do we do this?
Best ways from the sun. Wah, wah.
Right, which is why we are all lacking vitamin D.
Yeah, and the goal is at least 600 IUs a day.
Okay.
So some foods that have it include things like salmon, our egg, some fortified milk.
Okay.
So that is a good way.
All right, to get that vitamin D.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, as I said, I take a supplement.
Yeah.
That's a way to get some of these things, and we'll discuss more on that in a few minutes.
If you are going to take a vitamin D supplement, D3.
D3
is the best version.
All right, moving on.
Calcium,
Okay.
definitely a piggyback, right?
Sure.
Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium, so
They work together.
yeah.
Yeah.
As a goal, calcium we need at least 1,000 milligrams a day. And it's easier to get than we realize, right? Again, yogurt, milk, a couple of ways that are not dairy, dark leafy greens, including spinach or almonds.
Okay.
We'll have some.
All right, perfect. And that's so important. You know, women are, if you don't get enough, there are some consequences, right?
Yeah. Brittle osteoporosis, osteopenia, osteoarthritis. And you usually hear about those in women,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Not
So,
men, so
let's step it up.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Next up, iron. Again,
Okay.
makes sense, right?
Yeah.
We have menstrual cycles, we lose blood. Getting enough iron in is really important. The goal is at least 18 micrograms or milligrams a day.
Okay. All right. So how do we do
18
that?
milligrams. Meat, any
Yes.
kind of meat.
Okay.
It's a lot of meat right here.
That's plenty right there.
Beans
Okay.
as well. And then dark leafy greens also have iron.
Again.
So you can see a theme here.
There's a lot of overlap among these foods,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you're getting a more bang for your buck
Yeah.
when you're choosing these.
Yes,
Okay.
for sure.
What else?
Vitamin B12. It is
Okay.
one of our energy vitamins. It gives us energy.
Yes.
If you feel fatigued, if you start incorporating some vitamin B12 rich foods, it's a good thing. Salmon, again,
Okay.
our friend. Some beans, some milk, also fortified with B12.
Okay.
So,
There you go.
Yeah.
And then we've got one more, right?
one more, folate. So
Okay.
400 micrograms of folate a day is the goal. Dark leafy greens, liver, beans, meat,
Yeah.
all have folate.
Okay. And so now, right? Obviously, this is the best way to get these nutrients, these minerals, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But if you want to supplement, tell us what we need to think about if we're heading to the drugstore.
So it's called a supplement because
Yeah.
we're supplementing the diet. So like you said, food first because we absorb and use the nutrients more effectively and efficiently this way. With a supplement, a couple things to think about. One, you want it to be third-party verified.
Okay.
Which just means that a third party has tested it to tell you what is in here is actually in here and that there's not extra things.
Right.
And two, just thinking about with your vitamin supplementation, do you really need it? You don't necessarily, like if you're taking a multivitamin, you might not need a multivitamin every day.
Okay.
Maybe every other day, maybe every third. If you're eating, pretty nutritious meals.
Okay. And I guess, how do you know whether you need one or not?
So, one, tap into how you feel.
Sure.
There's a lot of different symptoms that you'll feel and notice. Go to see your doctor regularly, and then really evaluate, if I track a little bit, are there foods that I'm not getting enough of? Because a lot of times we're talking about cutting things out.
Sure.
But maybe if we start to look at what do I need to add in that could really help nourish my body.
Wonderful. Wonderful advice. Grace, thank you so much. Happy Registered Dietitian Day, International Women's Day, and a big thank you to Kids Food Basket for letting us use their kitchen. They are amazing. Yes. We appreciate it. We will put this list for you on our website, so if you need a little more guidance, you can head there. Thanks so much, Grace.